It's like, I know it's kind of corny to say, but almost like destiny. Like, I think that was what was pushing me that direction.
Corey, for his part, has denied the accusations, issuing a statement to close associates in which he refutes Kendall's claims. According to reports, Corey feels deeply hurt by the allegations, especially given his long-standing connection with the family. He has reportedly accused Kendall of twisting the truth and misrepresenting their interactions, suggesting that she may be exaggerating the situation. Kendall Jenner has caused a major stir within the Kardashian-Jenner world, with a stunning revelation about CoreyGamble, a figure who has been integral to the family for years. This unexpected disclosure has sent shockwaves through the family dynamic, adding a new layer of tension to their already complex relationships. As fans and insiders continue to dissect Kendall's claims, the big question now is how this revelation will affect Corey's place within the family and what it means for the future of the Kardashian-Jenner empire. In these candid moments, Kendall reportedly opened up about her past interactions with Corey, revealing a side of him that many hadn't seen before. Sources claim that Kendall described several instances where she felt that Corey was overly critical of her decisions and dismissive of her feelings. According to these insiders, Kendall hinted at behaviors that made her question Corey's true intentions, relationship. With Corey has come under intense scrutiny, leaving many to question if his connection with the family was as genuine as it appeared. Kendall's words ignited a wave of speculation, particularly regarding Corey's alleged attempts to influence various aspects of her life, from her romantic relationships to her career choices. While Kendall didn't go into specifics, the implication was clear. There were moments when Corey's behavior made her uncomfortable, and those experiences have clearly stayed with her. Kendall's decision to speak out, though vague in its details, was enough to set the internet abuzz. Fans quickly took to social media, trying to piece together the fragments of information and make sense of what Kendall had alluded to. Some praised Kendall for her courage in confronting what many see as years of subtle manipulation. Kendall is so brave for calling out Corey. It's about time someone addressed his behavior, one tweet read. Others, however, questioned her timing and motives. Corey has been around for so long. Why speak out now? Another commenter wrote. The mixed reactions highlight just how polarizing the situation is, with some fans even delving into Corey's past to search for evidence that might either support or contradict Kendall's claims. Amidst this storm, the Kardashian-Jenner clan's long-standing relationship with Corey is now under a microscope, and the implications of Kendall's revelations have only deepened the tension within the family. The response within the Kardashian-Jenner family has been far from unified. Kris Jenner, who has had a long and complicated relationship with CoreyGamble, is reportedly heartbroken by Kendall's comments. Sources close to Kris suggest that she's struggling to reconcile Kendall's accusations with her own experiences with Corey, whom she has been romantically involved with for several years. As the matriarch of the family, Kris has always been seen as the glue that holds everyone together. But now, she finds herself caught between her loyalty to Corey and her protective instincts as a mother. Insiders claim that Kris is devastated by Kendall's public airing of grievances, as it has created a rift within the family that threatens to divide them even further. On one hand, Kris feels deeply conflicted over her relationship with Corey and the doubts that have now emerged about him. Kendall's claims have painted a much different picture of Corey, making Kris question whether she's been too trusting of him all along. For Kris, this situation is a painful realization that the man she's been with for years might not be who she thought he was. Kim Kardashian, who has had her own personal fallout with Corey in recent times, is reportedly standing firmly behind Kendall. Kim, who has long been a fierce advocate for her family, is said to have urged her mother to take Kendall's concerns more seriously. She has pushed for greater transparency within the family, encouraging her mother to be more open to hearing and addressing the issues that have come to light.
It was like, I know it's kind of corny to say, but almost like destiny. Like, I think that was what was pushing me that direction, and I presented
and then we couldn't keep up with the call. I'm like, this is amazing. This is really working. So he was back on the road.
Kim's support has been crucial for Kendall, offering her a sense of validation that her experiences are being taken seriously. It's been empowering for Kendall to have Kim's backing during such a tumultuous time. Kim's stance in this situation not only highlights her loyalty to her sister, but also reflects the deeper tensions brewing within the family, as different members grapple with how to balance their personal relationships with their collective family bond. However, Kylie Jenner, who has had a closer relationship with Corey in the past, appears to be caught in the middle of this family conflict. Known for her more neutral stance in family disputes, Kylie is reportedly struggling to choose a side between supporting her sister Kendall and maintaining her previously established rapport with Corey. This predicament has placed her in a delicate position as she navigates the complexities of her familial ties. Kylie's position highlights the challenges of balancing personal relationships with the need to uphold peace within the family. On one hand, she is deeply protective of her siblings, especially when they are hurt or affected. But on the other hand, her history with Corey complicates her response. While Kim and Kendall have been outspoken in their criticisms of Corey, Kylie has been more cautious, choosing not to rush into any public statements or confrontations. This careful approach is indicative of her desire to avoid escalating tensions within the family, while still trying to understand the situation fully. This internal struggle reflects the broader emotional landscape within the Kardashian-Jenner clan, where differing opinions on Corey's behavior have created divisions among even the closest family members. Kylie's neutral stance speaks to the difficulty of maintaining unity in a family where each member has their own set of experiences and personal dynamics. It also demonstrates the broader complexity of interpreting Corey's actions, as some family members are questioning his true intentions, while others feel he's been misjudged. As the situation continues to unfold, it's clear that Kylie's role in this growing rift will be critical. Her ability to navigate this challenging period, and how she ultimately chooses to support or distance herself from certain family members, could significantly influence the way the family moves forward. For now, Kylie remains in the eye of the storm, trying to manage her relationship with both her sister and her long-standing connection to Corey. Corey's denial, however, has done little to quell the growing speculation surrounding the situation. His refusal to address the accusations directly, combined with his silence on social media, has only fueled the fire of public curiosity. Fans have quickly noticed that Corey has refrained from posting anything about the Kardashian-Jenner family. In recent weeks, a notable shift given his previous consistent involvement with the clan on social platforms. His lack of public acknowledgement has led many to speculate that the rift between him and the family runs deeper than anyone initially anticipated. This silence stands in stark contrast to the very public nature of Kendall's comments. While Kendall opened up about her concerns and shared her perspective, Corey has remained quiet, leaving many fans to interpret his lack of response as a sign of guilt, distance, or perhaps a refusal to engage in the drama. The silence has sparked a ripple effect on social media, with followers dissecting every possible detail for clues about the state of his relationship with the family. Some fans view his absence as a deliberate attempt to distance himself from the drama, while others believe it may be a calculated move, designed to allow the dust to settle before making any statements. The absence of public interaction between Corey and the Kardashian-Jenner family on social media has become a focal point of the controversy. As a family that has built its empire on public appearances, reality TV, and the constant presence of their personal lives on platforms like Instagram and Twitter, the lack of posts or comments from Corey speaks volumes to many fans. Some even speculate that his absence could be a sign of a more serious fallout, perhaps indicating that the family is in the process of re-evaluating their personal and professional ties with him. Corey's silence, especially in the face of such a high-profile dispute, is adding layers of uncertainty and intrigue to the situation. It's unclear whether he's choosing to lay low in the hopes of letting the controversy die down, or if he's waiting for the right moment to address the situation publicly. What's undeniable, however, is that his absence is only adding to the speculation, leaving fans and insiders alike wondering what the future holds for Corey and his relationship with the Kardashian-Jenner family.
23 for Kris Jenner, I see her and CoreyGamble getting engaged. They have been dating for 7 years. That is a very long time. I see CoreyGamble proposing to Kris Jenner, and I think the engagement will be really short and they'll get married really fast this year. And I see the wedding being over the top. It's going to be elaborate. Like, can you guys imagine a Kris Jenner wedding? There'll be a martini bar. It will be big. It will be loud. I think we're all waiting for a Kris Jenner wedding. 7 years of dating. We want to.
Leaving fans to wonder if there's more to this story than either side is willing to reveal. The situation continues to unfold with new layers of complexity. As the drama intensifies, the role of Kris Jenner, the matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner family, has become increasingly pivotal in determining the future of this family conflict. Kris, who has always been known for her diplomatic approach and ability to smooth over family conflicts, now finds herself in an incredibly difficult position. She has spent years carefully managing her personal and professional relationships, keeping the Kardashian-Jenner empire unified in the public eye. However, sources close to the family suggest that Kris is starting to reconsider her unwavering loyalty to Corey, especially in light of Kendall's recent accusations. While she has consistently defended Corey in the past, even during previous controversies, insiders report that Kris is now questioning whether she has been too loyal to him, particularly now that Kendall's revelations have introduced a new and unsettling dynamic to their relationship. Kris's ability to balance her personal life with her professional obligations has been one of her defining traits. But this situation is presenting her with a dilemma that could have long-term consequences. Does she continue to defend Corey, who has been a significant figure in her personal life? Or does she shift her priorities and focus on protecting her daughters, whose well-being she has always placed at the forefront? If Kris ultimately decides to distance herself from Corey, it could mark a dramatic shift not only in his relationship with the Kardashian-Jenner family, but also in his public persona. Such a decision would undoubtedly lead to changes in both his personal life and how he is viewed by the public, adding further drama to an already highly charged situation. This potential shift in Kris's priorities signals just how serious this conflict has become. Her decision could represent a major turning point for the future of the Kardashian-Jenner family, forcing a reevaluation of relationships that have been the foundation of their public and personal lives for years. For Kendall, this moment has proven to be more than just an emotional release. It seems to be a pivotal point in her personal growth. Insiders suggest that Kendall has been carrying these feelings about Corey for a long time, but out of fear of causing friction within the family, she hesitated to speak out. Now that she has finally found the courage to share her truth, Kendall reportedly feels a sense of empowerment and relief. Her decision to speak up has, in many ways, marked a personal breakthrough, allowing her to stand up for herself and assert her voice in a way she hasn't before. Kendall's willingness to confront the issue publicly is a sign of her growing maturity and confidence, showing that she's no longer willing to stay silent in the face of behaviors that make her uncomfortable. Her actions have made it clear that she's ready to take charge of her narrative, even if it comes at the expense of stirring the family dynamic. For her, this moment is a crucial step in asserting her boundaries, and while it has caused tension, it also represents a newfound strength and clarity.
Talk about Kris and Corey, but what we saw from this show that I found really interesting on. Like I said in part 2, the sisters didn't like it, but I think they're not used to hearing that kind of word. Like, they're not used to hearing that kind of phrase, because they're so privileged, I guess. I don't know. But I think for me, if I was in Kris' position, I'd be like, he's not gonna spank.
As the family grapples with these revelations, it's clear that the path ahead won't be easy for anyone involved. Each family member faces their own set of decisions, whether it's Kris reconciling her relationship with Corey, or Kendall asserting her independence and confronting long-held grievances. The fallout from this situation could change the Kardashian-Jenner family forever, and fans are waiting with bated breath to see how each member navigates this incredibly complicated web of emotions, loyalty, and public scrutiny. Kendall Jenner's decision to speak publicly about her experience is widely seen as a declaration of independence. It signifies that she is ready to take control of her own narrative, no longer willing to remain silent in the face of uncomfortable truths. Known as the most private member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, Kendall's willingness to step into the spotlight with such a personal revelation marks a significant shift in her public image. For years, she has maintained a low profile, carefully guarding her personal life. However, her recent actions suggest that she is now prioritizing her well-being and personal growth over family loyalty and the expectations placed upon her. Many believe that this marks the beginning of a new chapter for Kendall, one where she asserts her voice and takes ownership of her story. The fallout from Kendall's revelation could have far-reaching consequences, particularly for CoreyGamble. If Kris Jenner decides to distance herself from him, it would likely mark the end of his close ties with the family, which could seriously impact his public standing. For years, Corey has been a quiet yet integral part of the Kardashian-Jenner inner circle, but Kendall's claims cast a shadow over his reputation within the family. If Kris follows through on distancing herself from Corey, it would not only affect their personal relationship, but also reverberate through the family dynamic in a way that could alter public perception of both him and the Kardashian-Jenner brand. Corey's response to the situation remains to be seen. Some insiders speculate that he might fight back, potentially escalating the drama even further. If he chooses to publicly defend himself, it could lead to a full-blown feud, drawing even more attention to the family's internal struggles. 1. Possibility is that Corey may opt for a tell-all interview, where he could provide his side of the story in an attempt to clear his name and confront the accusations head-on. Such a move would undoubtedly intensify the situation and keep fans guessing about the truth behind the drama. This could take the feud to an entirely new level, leaving the public to question what really happened and who's telling the truth. As the situation continues to unfold, it's clear that the drama surrounding Kendall's revelation is far from over. The tension within the Kardashian-Jenner family has reached new heights, and it remains to be seen how each member will navigate these turbulent waters. Kendall's decision to speak out has made a powerful statement, but it has also opened the door for deeper divisions and the potential for more public conflict. Whether or not the situation will resolve itself or continue to escalate is anyone's guess. But one thing is certain: the eyes of the world are watching, waiting to see how this family's next move will unfold. What do you think about Kendall's decision to speak out? Do you believe CoreyGamble is guilty of the behavior Kendall described? Or do you think there's more to the story than we know? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on this ongoing family drama. Stay tuned for more as the story continues to evolve.